Okay, morning guys. If I mess up my words, I've just woken up, so you'll have to forgive me. And if the camera's shaky, it's because I've just woken up and I don't quite fully have my strength yet. I need to now find the strength to be able to get out of bed and have a shower, because that's the first thing that I do every day. Every day when I get out of bed, I go and have a shower. You guys have said to me, the reason why we're doing this video, AJ, you should do like a day in the life with. Apparently, you've seen a few other YouTubers do a day in the life with whoever, and I thought, okay, well, why not? As soon as it was getting close to Christmas, you guys could see a little bit more of my house. I very rarely show parts of my house because we're always just on a face cam. I don't really do too much vlogging stuff, but we'll talk about the vlogging stuff later on in the video, I suppose. And I just need to get out of bed and have a shower. I'm not going to bring you guys in there though. Okay, out of the shower, feeling a little tiny bit more awake now. We're just getting ready to record the next sets of videos today. But in the morning, I like to go through the emails from yesterday. So what have we got? Jerry Bryan says, you're really good at building. I've attempted to build a city on the PC version, but unfortunately, when I started to make progress, I updated Minecraft and it deleted all of my work, and I had to... And then I got to click on the video to get that going, to see the rest of it. So, time to check the emails, it's time to check the Twitter, it's time to check the Facebook, and any other social media outlets that you guys send me messages to. I love going through them. I really do love reading them. And then today is a little bit of a special day. I need to do some recording, but while it's light outside, I also need to go out, which is going to be really annoying being so close to Christmas because the roads and shops are so busy. But basically, I'm going to be doing some changes in here. I currently have, sorry if my hand isn't too steady, I apologise, I haven't been up long, okay? At least I'm not shaking crazily. So at the moment, I've got my little board of fan art here, and I've stuck it on some card, but I really don't like this card. Like, it's blue tacked on, but as you can see, I sort of have to stick it on every now and again, and I really want to have it on display. I really want to have it up, but I just don't like the way that I've got it at the moment. So I need to go to like a local sort of bits and bobs shop or whatever, because I want to get a really big pin board, you know, the ones that you can stick your pins in and pin things to it. I think that'll be much needed to like put a pin in each corner on a really nice clean pin board. That would be really good. And then over here I've got something that I want to do. I've got this huge wall space here, and I want to put two shelves up, one like there and one like there, just so it's just above the monitor. That probably won't come out as much as this shelf does. It doesn't need to. It only needs to come out about halfway, because I've got some stuff. Oh, do I have some stuff coming? Should I talk about it? Yeah, why not? We'll do a little bit of talking about it. So, I have got partnered, sponsored with a company called OneUpBox. And OneUpBox will send me a little box of goodies and toys and a t-shirt and stuff every single month. I get to do a video of opening it up and showing it to you guys. And if you guys want to get a OneUpBox as well because you like what you see in it, then you can go ahead. I might even have a little code. It isn't all finalised yet, but I might have a little code to get it for you cheaper as well. It's really, really cool. I can't wait for it. But I'm going to need some shelves to be able to put the stuff on, okay? That's not my calendar. I don't have calendars, but my fiancée does. She's at work at the moment. Has she opened? She hasn't opened them for ages, look. She wouldn't know if one went missing then, would she? So, that's the first plan. But then the second plan, right, is I've got a space between... Forget my dirty shoes. I've got a space here between my desk and my fiancée's laptop desk here. But at the moment, my crisp shelf. I'll get it out eventually. My crisp shelf is in the way. Try and say that early in the morning. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut like two little slots in here. Also, apologies about any audio issues that this might have. I've bought a new GoPro. We'll talk about it later on. It's going to take me a few videos for me to get the settings just how I like them, just at the best quality that they can be. It's not an expensive camera. This is the entry-level GoPro, but it's going to take me a little bit of time to get it how I want it. But anyway, and if I keep moving the camera around too fast, I apologise for that as well. I'm not very good at this whole camera on the move stuff yet. But if we cut a slot in here and make it into 2 separate shelves, I want to have a green screen that comes out hanging from the roof. So then when I'm doing my videos over here, instead of seeing coats and mess and stuff, it'll be a really nice, neat green screen behind me that maybe I can chroma key and not be able to see the background at all, and instead just have the game in the background, so it's just an outline of me. That's something that I've wanted to do for a really, really long time, but just never really knew how to do it. But I've got a couple of people that might be able to help me do it now, and I think it'd be really cool, especially in the future. In addition to that, I've also got 2 lights coming as well, because in this room, as you can see, I used to have lights up there, but they got taken down just yesterday, and I've now got these 2 nice little ones up here. But I have no idea what you can see and what you can't see. This is like my first time using the GoPro. But these lights are actually giving off more light than those ones did up there, because they were falling down at the time of removing them. But they don't give off a crazy amount of light at night time. For camera work, it's not great, which means whenever I do face cam stuff on like the Hive or just on random bits and bobs like this video, I have to do them in the middle of the day, especially this time of year, because when it comes to sort of 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, suddenly it gets very, very dark. And in here, when it's dark, cameras don't work. Cameras need a decent amount of light going into them. So I'm going to try and film some stuff later tonight if possible, but if you don't see any, it's because it was so dark that it was just no point showing, was there, really? But anyway, let's go out. I've got the green screen coming from Amazon, and then these 2 soft lights. I'm sure you've seen them before. They're basically pretty big box lights, and they'll give off a lot of light. I want like one here, and then one next to the TV there. And then in this little booth section, hopefully, I'll be able to do face cams, at least in a wider time frame. I won't have to do it at specific hours, otherwise there isn't enough light. It'd be really, really cool. I don't really need it, but I want it, and it was a good price, so I'm happy with that. So I'm about to, I might record maybe 1 video now. Oh, controller turned off. I might record 1 video now, or we might go out shopping, because it's the middle of the day now-ish. Well, getting towards the middle of the day. Will the roads be busy? I think they're going to be at their deadest time, because other people are at work. Luckily, I work here. So makes things a little bit easier. I also need a haircut, but anyway, let's shut up now. I shall jump in the motor, and we shall see if we can get what we're looking for. Okay? Boy, do I really need a haircut. I also need a shave. But this time of year, ooh, shaky camera in the car. This time of year, having a little bit of fur on your face does keep you a little bit warmer. I can see why animals do it, and sheep and stuff, how they get more woolly at this time of year in order to stay warm. I understand them. I understand how they feel. But I definitely need a haircut, because it's starting to drive me a little bit nuts. I hate having like this length hair, because it takes ages for it to dry when you get out of the shower in the morning. And I have a shower every single day, which means I shower a lot, which means I need to dry my hair a lot. And I really, really dislike having to sit there for ages drying my hair. It's a lovely sunny day though today. In fact, it might even be a little bit too bright for you guys to see me that well. I have no idea. While we're on the subject of the camera, I decided to buy a GoPro Hero. It's the basicest, simplest entry-level GoPro butthole, and it seems to do quite well. I wanted a GoPro because I wanted to be able to record anywhere I go, and obviously a GoPro is the best for that. Being a very small camera, very portable, I'm able to take it pretty much anywhere I want. As far as video and audio goes, I'm currently recording this in 720p 60 frames per second, but it does also, this sun is like right in my eye, it also does 1080 at 30 frames per second. I've decided to record this video in 720 at 60, just so it's a little bit smoother. I want to try it out. I'm sort of trying out all the features, seeing as though this is my first time using the camera. Let me know what you think in the comment section, by the way. I'd really appreciate knowing. But also while on the subject of the camera, audio. I just watched back the audio of the clip I just recorded and the clips we've done today. I'm actually quite impressed for it. Seeing as though it was only the entry level, it was sort of the cheapest camera that GoPro does, I was actually quite impressed with it. In the car, it might be a little bit different. Obviously, at the time of recording this, I don't know how loud the car itself is. I have a big car. Not a truck or anything, but it's not like a little hatchback car. I have a very big car with a very big engine in it, and because it's a diesel, it might be a little bit loud on the video. I don't know. When it comes to editing, there might be a way for me to dull down the sound of it. There might be, I don't know. If there isn't, then I do apologise if it is really noisy. But I don't think it's going to be that bad from the testing that we've done so far. I don't think it's going to be terrible. But anyway, I wonder what the lighting's like on the camera as well, because this sun's been in my eye all the way. And if that lighting has made my skin look like a vampire, I apologise. I apologise, because it's probably going to be like super bright. But unfortunately, I cannot control the sun, no matter how much I've tried. Today though is going to be really busy from here on out, because we need to do this shop and I need to get back as soon as I possibly can to be able to get all the videos that I want to get recorded. As it's Christmas, there's like a little bit more videos than normal, plus I want to record a couple of videos sort of ahead of time so I can get a couple of days around Christmas off without having to record, and still like have videos for you guys to watch. So yeah, pre-record a couple of those. And then after all that's done and the sun's gone down, I've got to then pick up my fiance from her work, because she does drive, but her truck has broken down. I'm at a junction at the moment, which is why I'm looking this way. Her truck has broken down, and it's a gearbox problem. It's not something that can just be fixed. So she has to get a new truck. We've bought a new truck, and it is on its way. In fact, we've seen the new truck. But it's got to, you know how cars are, they got to go through all their services and stuff when you buy them from the dealership, and it's not going to be ready until later on this month. They don't really have an exact date. I expect like just before Christmas probably, and seeing as though she doesn't have a truck, that means she can't get to work without someone taking her and picking her up, because obviously I live out in the middle of nowhere, and you can't exactly walk anywhere unless you want to walk a really long way. But anyway, we are at the shops here. We've got Argos, and there's even a Pizza Hut here, and a McDonald's, and ow, that is like super bright in my face. We've got a Sainsbury's. These are all mostly British shops, so maybe the American people watching this are going to have no idea what these shops are, but you should recognize some of them. I'm going to the Range, which is basically, if you're in the US, the Range is like what is it called? What's that big shop in the US? Speed bump. I know it. I know the word. It's not IKEA. It's like a shop that has everything in it. I've had a brain fart. My brain has gone completely dead. There's another speed bump. I hate speed bumps. It's got like everything in it, which could be handy for us if it's got what I need. If not, there is a shop called Staples nearby, which is more of a stationery shop, which would have a good chance of having a pinboard, wouldn't it? But anyway, I'm going to park up and have a look around and see what we find. Okay, that went better than expected. Just come out of Range. They had big pinboards, not as big as we really wanted, but we were asking for like an impossibly big one. So I got 2 of them, but me being my organised perfect self, I forgot to measure up the area. So I don't really know how big it needs to be. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I bought 2 of them. They were like £5 each, which is like, what's that, like $7-8 a piece. they're pretty cheap things. I also got some brackets as well. I got 8 of these. We're going to need 8 of them for 4 separate shelves, 1 hinge on each side. And I got some drawing pins as well. It's a shame they're only the gold ones. They're not like the colourful ones, but they'll do the job. Maybe at a later date I can switch them out. So I think that's everything we need. I am half tempted to get a McDonald's that's nearby before I set off. Do I go and get a McDonald's? I really shouldn't. Should I? But anyway, let's get going. I shall see you guys back at base, back at home, and we shall go through the next part of my day. It is, although it's a nice sunny day, it's not warm. It's like, well, according to the thermometer in the car, it's like 10 degrees outside, which means it's not hot enough for me to have the roof down. I'm gonna have to keep the roof up, which is a shame because I do like driving with the roof down, but I'm not doing it in like 10 degrees Celsius because that is just crazy, and I'm wearing a t-shirt right now. I shall see you back at home, guys. Walmart! That's the word. The range is the British, much smaller version of Walmart. Just came to me. Oh yes, also, while we're on the way back here, while I'm in the car, I just think about stuff. And then I go, yeah, I need to remember that to say that. While we're here, me and IBX Toy Cat have started up another channel. Some of you might have heard of it, some of you might already be subscribed to it. But me and Toy Cat now do a weekly podcast called the Power Up Podcast. I shall leave a link in the description below to it. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to it, if you like podcasts and you like listening to them. We talk about anything gaming or entertainment or technology based news, so any Microsoft or Sony news, Nintendo, really cool technological breakthroughs that might have happened during the week, and it's a real laugh. We're having so much fun. It is a new channel. We are learning a lot of new things. We're trying out different formats every week and seeing what works and what doesn't work, but after three or four videos, we should hopefully get something that we're really happy with. It's so much fun though. It's perfect for sort of homework stuff. I remember when I was at school, I used to come home and I used to have homework, and I used to never like to do it in silence. I used to hate doing homework in silence. It was so boring. So I always used to listen to either the radio, not music stuff though. I used to like listen to talk radio stuff. Music, I used to get and end up singing to it and then end up not doing my homework. Talking, you can listen to it but still carry on concentrating. So it was either that or a podcast, usually some sort of gaming podcast, and it's really perfect for that because you don't need to look at us. You can just sort of listen to us if you want, and it's a really good way to pass the time. It makes homework absolutely fly by. So if you do want to check it out and you do want to go and subscribe, I'll leave a link in the description below. Really appreciate it if you do, because we're talking about stuff that really means a lot to us, and we have a lot of fun. We have a total laugh. Absolutely every topic that comes up, I always end up raging about something, about some sort of company that has done something wrong, and Toy Cat usually has a very passive reason why he likes it or doesn't like it, and it's really fun to be involved with. So yeah, Power Up Podcast, go check it out. There'll be a Twitter as well that you can follow, so you can keep up to date of when the podcasts go out. They should be every Sunday. We're going to try and stick to every single Sunday it goes out, which means that you can either watch it on the Sunday or you can save it for later on in the week when you do your homework. Amazing. We'll also be putting them out on iTunes as well very shortly, which will be amazing to be able to listen to it on iTunes as well. You can get it on your iPod and stuff. But anyway, I'm nearly home now, so I shall cut away. Alright, there we go. That's the size of them. And I got two. Hey, sweeties. My dog. Sit. You watch. Paw. Oh, good boy. Other paw. Yeah, good boy. He does all sorts of stuff. Oh, he's up on 2 legs. Oh, he's a good boy. But he chats all the time, don't you? Yeah. See? Okay, so let's have a look at this. How far off were we? Actually, one wouldn't have been too bad. That's nearly... I might be a little bit close. That might have been enough. But 2, I could put like 1... Oh, we're falling. 1 there. What are you doing? Oh, he's chasing the light on the floor. There's a reflection. A reflection of the lens on the floor. And he keeps chasing it. 1 there. And 1 there. I don't know what I'm knocking down at the back there. What does that look like? Obviously not. Not at an angle. But that could work. They both fit. And then just lift them up. And then I can fit a load more. Because I have like a ton more on the computer. I got interrupted by my phone. Can you believe it? I was saying I've got a load more of your art that you've done for me and sent through either by Twitter or Facebook or whatever. But I haven't wanted to print them off because I haven't wanted to put them on the card because I haven't been happy with it. I don't like how it looked. I mean, I at first I sort of liked it, but very quickly I was like, it's not quite right. It doesn't look good. It looks like it had been rushed. Do you know what I mean? So now that I've got these cork boards, and we can fit an awful lot more now with these cork boards on here, I could now go through, print off all the ones that you guys have sent me. Obviously, they're all saved on the computer. I always save any art that you guys send me. I'll print them off, we can pin them on the board, and it'll all be fantastic. I cannot wait. I just can't do it today. We haven't got time to do it today. I need to now get on with some recording, so it's time to turn on the Xbox, the sound, and the TV, and we should be well away to go. So, let's get some recording done. Okay, so we're done for the day. It's getting a little bit darker now. The sun is starting to set. The dog's gone to sleep. So, be warned that the rest of this video is probably going to be a little bit dark. Therefore, I probably won't record too much more. But we've got Minecraft all finished up here. It's just finished. Is it finished rendering? It's finished rendering, so we can now close this down. I have saved that. I can ignore that. And it's time to start editing. Ooh, editing. The most boring part, I think. Ugh, the most boring part of YouTube is editing. So I use a program called Roxio Game Capture. Well, that's what I used to use, in fact. I used to use a Roxio to record all my footage with. I now use an Elgato. It's better, 100% better than the Roxio. But I still use the Roxio editing software that came free with my first capture card that I got with it. I think it's called Video Wave, the software itself, Video Wave. You can't get hold of it unless you have a Roxio, but it's actually really good little editing software. It's nothing technical. It's not like Sony Vegas and stuff like that. But to be honest, we never really do anything too technical as far as editing goes. So we need to create a new production. And what I need to do is I've got all of my videos on this monitor here that we've recorded today. Well, all the ones so far at least. Obviously, I haven't recorded the things that you haven't seen yet because I haven't actually been there. But we can go to this and select all of the ones that we recorded, put them all in, edit them all up, and then render it, and then upload it, and then you guys are watching it right now. That makes no sense, does it? You're watching me edit the video you're watching now. But anyway, after this, after I've done all the editing of all the videos that we've recorded today, then got to do the thumbnails. Thumbnails. Have I got right lighting here? Should I stand more this way? Is it brighter over here? I don't know. I'm really concerned that you guys can't see me and the video will be terrible. After we've done the editing, we then have to do some thumbnails, make them look nice. And then after that, it'll be maybe a little bit of Fallout. I'll play a little bit of Fallout 4, because I've been playing a lot of that. And then once we've done that, it'll be time for some food, time for some dinner. And then after dinner, it's pitch black. Oh, I've got to pick up Beth. Oh, I've got to pick up my fiance. What's time? Okay. Oh, it's only past. Yeah, it's only past. I've got another little while yet before I need to pick. I need to pick up 5. Yeah. Okay. Pick her up at 5. Then I'll play some Fallout 4. Then I'll have some food. Then I'll play some Fallout, I think. By then, today's video would have gone out, which obviously isn't this video that I'm recording right now, but today's video would have gone out. So I then go through the comments and reply back and mingle with you guys in the comment section there. And then it'll probably be watching YouTube for the rest of the night. I watch just as much YouTube as most of you guys do. Let me turn the light on, because it's really dark. Ta-da! That done nothing. Is it this way? This way maybe a little bit brighter. I watch just as much YouTube, if not more, than you guys do. I watch a lot of people, and I watch it here on the Xbox itself. So I sit down on my comfy sofa here, and I load up YouTube, and I watch that until about... I usually go to bed at about between 1:30 and 3 o'clock in the morning. Usually I like to go around 1:30, 2 o'clock. But if I'm busy, or if I'm playing Fallout, or if there's a load of good YouTube videos that I want to see, then I usually stay up till about 3, and then I go to bed, and then I get up again, and do it all again the next day. It's crazy, isn't it? So, I'm going to get editing, and then, well, you heard the plan. Pick up the girlfriend, play Fallout, have food, go from there. If there is anything that I can record for the rest of the day, I shall. If not, I shall leave it here. I hope you guys enjoyed spending the day with me and seeing what I do day to day and how it sort of works. It's really not that interesting, is it, when you think about it? I get up and I record videos, and that is as far as it goes. You guys had a special visit today, going out to the shops, which I don't usually do, but yeah, there's nothing more to it. Okay, see you guys later, or in the next clip, if there is a next clip. Okay. Okay, so the sun's gone down, it's all dark outside now, so expect the video quality to drop a little bit as the camera's struggling to keep enough light and to keep everything good, but I thought I'd show you around a little bit of my house, a little bit. I've got little dog there. Oh, this one's Twiglet. If you've seen any other videos, I might have mentioned them in other ones. We've got Willis there. Well, do something. Oh, he's gone all camera shy. Oh, he's got an itch. Okay, fair enough. Christmas decorations are now all up. So we've got Christmas tinsel and lights all the way around the place. Even in the other lounge through here. Sorry about how dark it is. In the other lounge through here, we've got lights and Christmas tree and all that stuff. Another TV. Got a TV in like every single room. It's pretty crazy. And the library there. And then I don't think there's really much in the kitchen as far as... You've never seen my kitchen, have you? I don't think you've ever seen my lounge or anything. But no real Christmas decorations here in the kitchen. We've got a couple of little bits, but nothing too crazy. And then I think the rest of the house is pretty much blank because we don't have mountains and mountains of Christmas decorations. We really only bother doing these 2 rooms, the 2 lounges at the front of the house, because we've got too many rooms to be able to do all the other ones. We've got like 26 rooms here, and decorating 26 rooms is a big old job, so we just don't bother. We sort of just do the two lounges where we spend most of our time. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. It is now currently 25 to 5 according to the clock there. So I have to go and leave in about 5 minutes to go and pick up the other half, the fiance, from her work, and then it'll be back to do some stuff. I still haven't finished editing. I'm still editing currently. Look, sorry about how dark it is. We're currently editing me in the car. Look at that. That's me from earlier in the video. How weird is that? Crazy, huh? Okay, I shall see you guys. Let me go back in the light. I shall see you guys once, well, no, I should be able to see you later on. You'll at least hear my voice later on, maybe later tonight when we're watching some YouTube videos. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so it is now night time. Time to watch some YouTubes, finish off the night. It's too dark in here to be able to see me, I think. But I'm chilling out here, super comfy, super chilled out. What is the time? It is currently, it's only 12:15 at night at the moment, so I've got like another hour or so yet, so chill out, watch some YouTube. It was broken earlier, I had to watch normal TV. Who watches normal TV now? Tell me about it. I had to watch some, just BBC or like reruns of Top Gear and stuff like that. It was so boring, man. But now that's done, I've just got to check some emails on the computer. Oh yeah, I've done the pin boards. I don't know how well you can see them in this light. I hope you can sort of see them. Let's get up. I know it's very dark in here. It's not my fault. The sun does this every day. But yeah, the pin boards are now up. I think they look really, really cool. It looks so much better than earlier in the video with the coloured card. As you can tell, my voice is starting to go now as well at the end of the day. After talking all day and recording all day, after a few hours you sort of start to lose your voice. So then I tend to sort of rest at this time of the day and then sleep it off, and then I feel much better in the morning. But anyway, I hope there's sort of enough light to be able to see me. I doubt there is, so I'm going to face it. I'm going to face it this way. You can look at the fan out while I sign out, because there's definitely not enough light to really be able to see me that well. I hope you guys did enjoy spending the day with me, because I really, really enjoyed spending it with you guys and going through everything and showing you what I do and places I go, things I buy. It was really, really fun. So yeah, maybe we'll do this again sometime when I have something really interesting to show you guys. I'll do some more of this kind of vlogging stuff. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the video quality and audio quality of this GoPro. Keep in mind that this is the entry-level GoPro. This is the cheapest one that you can get. I did look back to the audio in the car. You could hear the engine, you know, you could hear some vibrations and stuff, but that is to be expected. At the end of the day, you are in a vehicle. But maybe I can get some better mic stuff in the future if we wanted to do more of that kind of thing. But anyway, guys, see you in the next video.